Check out studentpocketguide.com to win signed CD of No More Idols. Well, Idols is very different from More Than a Lot in the sense that it's just a progression, really. Sorry, I correct myself. It's not actually so much more different. It's just a big progression for us, you know. We wanted to use certain artists for the album, and we had a little wish list to start with. And we're very lucky to actually have pretty much all those guys on the album. And it's just an extension of our songwriting abilities and production skills, which we think are at a better and bigger place than they were previously. And we just wanted to write something that shows what we're into and where we're at right now. And it's massively like a kaleidoscope, if you will, of like UK talent, because all the features are all British apart from CeeLo, who's talking about Brixton. So it's really a very English punky album, and that's what we want to get across, really, like our love for this country and the love for the music scene here. We had a massive second album syndrome where we were stressed and convinced we weren't gonna write anything good, and oh no, what are we doing, what's going on, this is hell. There was a moment where you're like, let's just remake the first album. And it'd be easy to do that, to just go in the lab again and try and redo what you've done previously. However, it's not that easy when it comes down to doing it. It's like, right, need a new Eastern Jam on the album. Well, we've done that now, and it's hard to better something sometimes, so we're like, let's not try and replicate what we've done, which we never do, so let's just move it forward. And it was a very stressful time making this album, very stressful, but thankfully it's come together nicely, and seems to be working.
You must be really excited to be taking this tour around everywhere.
Yeah, this tour is it's all sold out, which is lovely, and some big venues. The level of production we've got on stage now is way bigger than last time, and yeah, we've got a new set, different versions of tunes. It's all brand new. Yesterday was exciting, and also it felt quite strange because it was so new. But sometimes strange feelings can be good because it's like, right, this is change, and change 99% of the time is a good thing. Yeah, look, can't wait for tomorrow night at the Roundhouse in London. It's in Camden Town, minutes away from where I live and from where I grew up, and so it's basically like returning home. About 3,000 people there, and it's going to be quite an emotional one, so I'm looking forward to that. But we're headlining V, second on the bill at Wireless, a big thing at Glastonbury. We've got loads of stuff happening, and I really can't wait for them all, man. They're all fantastic. We supported the Prodigy at Milton Keynes Bowl last August, and we thought we were going to basically play to no one, because often when you support someone, you basically play to no one, and the sound's a lot quieter. So we thought, oh look, it's a good look for us, but it's going to be a bit shit. When we opened the curtains, we looked out, and there was 65,000 people there. It was like, you feel yourself go, like you see in all those cartoons when you're a kid, like, and you're like, hold your breath for a second, wow, this is a lot. And the place went mental, and then we brought Plan B out at the end, and he split the crowd, and they did a wall of death. And one, we thought people were going to die, but two, the reception we got was out of this world, and all the Prodigy were on the side of the stage watching it, going mad, and came up to us afterwards. And for us, it was blessing, because we love them. We're big fans, and like, in essence, they were our idols when we were younger, And the fact that they're fans, and they gave us the opportunity, and we had such a good reception, it was out of this world. It's weird, because I'm on the other side of the festival, so I don't actually roll around, camping it up, as in staying in a camp, not acting camp. You know what? Apart from lately, because I've been touring with the tour bus, every festival I've played at, I've stupidly gone and bought and wore new trainers to it day before, brand new white ones. Every single time they've been ruined. So leave your best clothes at home. Don't be scared to get pretty muddy and covered in God knows what. And just let yourself go and have a good time. There's never any trouble at festivals, which is how it should stay. Leave your attitude at home, basically. Nothing, but apart from nothing, I reckon I'd actually be into, I'm really into like television. And I don't mean just sitting around watching Countdown, I mean TV shows, scripting and so on and so forth. Like, I'm a big fan of mainly HBO stuff from America, like The Wire, Rome, all that kind of stuff, which is brilliant writing, brilliant characterizations, brilliant settings, very realistic. And I'd like to think I'd be script writing for that. I'm very interested in that. So
It's very clever what Plan B's done. He's
yeah,
very similar.
yeah. So except he's one, better at it. Two, he's an actor and director and very talented young man, and which people may or may not know now because he's been so public in the public eye and had a lot of interviews. He's loved film forever. You know, when he was doing Strickland Banks, he told us his concept for the videos before he'd written the music. He's like, I've got this idea. I want to have these music videos that all run in sync after one another, then turn it into a film, and have every single track from the album doing that. And we're like, you're mad. You're mental. This isn't going to happen. It did. And then he played us the album a long time ago, and we said, you know what, mate, you're going to be the male Winehouse, mate. This is your time. I was like, yeah, maybe. And here we are.
Did you watch the Mobos? Was you at the Mobos?
No, I wasn't at the Mobos, but I was with him at the Brits, where he did an amazing performance. But he's had a great year, mate. He's won a lot of things, and deservedly so. Very different. Now, we wouldn't be DJing if we didn't make the music, so they go hand in hand. And I DJ so much now that I guess production, that's where it is. I won't be DJing forever, but I'll be making music forever. Well, obviously until I'm not about, but until I'm not able to, I'll be making music forever. Like late yesterday, 4 a.m, I was sitting in the lounge on our tour bus, just laptop, headphones, messing around on the beat, because get creative and want to make and create. Whereas DJing used to be in bedrooms with your mates, showing off to each other what you can do. Then it became, now it's like I play for people. You're going to see us play. I'm here to make you have a great time. And producing music is two things. You make music for people, for your fans. You also make it for yourself. But you don't really go out and DJ to thousands of people just for yourself. Otherwise, people would leave because you just play weird, intricate stuff that only you want to hear at that time. Because they're two different things, Production really is, it's very, what's the word? It's very enriching. It's very nice to write something cool that people love. It's a nice feeling. It's nice, and it's nice to write music that touches people. Someone proposed at our live show in Ibiza to one another during a song of ours called "Take Me Away." When they came up to a backstage afterwards and told us, we were gobsmacked but flattered. The fact that our music has touched people so much. I don't check my personal Facebook for, if you don't know me and you send me a message, I probably won't read it. But some girl sent a message and it was something to do with the funeral and end credits. And to cut a long story short, one of her pals passed away and they played end credits to the funeral. And she just sent a message saying, me and my family want to thank you guys. It means a lot to us. And that is why you make music. When you see that kind of reaction and music touches people like that, and we've done something that's helped someone in a difficult time, it shows me, for one, how production is the one.
Very humbling.
Yeah, it's very humbling.
I mean, talking about the DJ and the producing side of things, years ago, to be a DJ, I suppose you had to be excellent, obviously, with skills, and then now you can't necessarily become a DJ now unless you produce music. Would you say that's right?
That's 100% right. Yeah.
Where do you think it's going to go in the future? Because obviously it's becoming more and more competitive as time goes by. So what else are people going to have to do you believe, in the future to stand out and become a DJ/producer?
Well, the DJing has stepped up levels as well. Andy's always DJing on 3 decks. And he still plays vinyl, which is great. I love to play vinyl, but it doesn't work anywhere. When we play out, we always have 4 decks on our thing, on our rider, and we're DJing fast, and dropping in tunes all the time and crazy stuff, and trying to make it as exciting as possible for the crowd. So as a DJ, it's good to have some flair, and you can show your personality whilst you mix. I can always tell who's DJing if I hear the set. More time I'm seeing who it is, but I could tell if I was listening to Andy with my eyes shut, I'd notice him. Or if Friction was DJing, I'd notice him. Or if Will was playing, I'd know it'd be him, because you know what people do and how they do stuff. Yeah, and but you could be the best DJ in the world. It's very hard to break through just being a DJ. Jaguar Skills, DJ who had a lot of play on Radio 1 via Trevor Nelson, great DJ, and he's got known as being a DJ via his link with Trevor and Trevor putting mixes on radio. which is very rare these days, you know. I know some friends of mine who are incredibly good DJs. They're still working in like clothes shops in North London because they haven't got the opportunity to play somewhere. Because if you're a punter and you're going out, do I want to see Billy No Name, who I don't know, or do I want to see Casper, who I love his music? It's a no-brainer. Or like, what if Billy No Name's the much better DJ? I don't care. I love Casper. I want to see Casper play his music tonight. So when people come out to see people perform their music as well as others, but they've bought into you as an artist / brand. Wow, there's a tune by Subtract, which is spelled SBTK, so SBTKRKT, Subtract, and it's featuring a singer called Sampha. It's on Young Turks, and it's called Living Like I Do. That's my favourite song right now. It's like a garage tune, and I'm a massive garage fan. So that's that. There's a song, well, there's a record called Trunk Music Mixtape by Yellow Wolf, who's this rapper from America. And my favourite song on there is called Get the Fuck Up, which is a really cool tune. And wow, you know, there's so many hundreds of tunes on that. Also, it's an old one, but I've been smashing the Black Keys album Brothers for a long time. One of my favourite tracks of theirs is called Next Girl. And all those tracks are very different to stuff we might be performing here later tonight, but we're into a lot of stuff. Not much time to chill out these days. I like to go and see my nephews who live near me. It's not really chilling out though, because they don't give me much opportunity to sit down. I like to see my family when I can, which is difficult because we're always so busy. But you know, I like to chill with my friends, nice meal, nice drink, maybe catch a nice thing on TV, or just try and reconnect with my people who I don't see much. That's the best way of trying to unwind. Because then, my people from a long time ago, they know me. I'm the same guy I was 15 years ago, so I'm the same idiot I've always been to them, which is nice. Because what we don't want to do with this music stuff is let any of it get to your head. You know, people say, congratulations on your success, thanks very much. How do you feel after making it? I don't feel we have. Why not? Because we've got more to do. We always set ourselves goals all the time. Album came out, went number 2, great. We want to do this now. Never get caught up in your success, and therefore you'll never become one of those wankers who thinks they're too cool for school. So it's nice seeing your friends as well who will never, ever let you get like that. And they're also the only people you can show off to without feeling bad. Like, check this. You know, you can't really do that to people you don't know that well, but your friends know you and they're proud of you, and it's nice to hang out with them again. Don't know, man. Don't know about that. It's difficult. Always changing, you know. Right now, we're thinking about album number 3. We are writing tracks for other people's albums. I don't know. Ultimate goal, you know, was to have a nice house, nice family, be happy. You know, I've achieved it, mate. I get to do what I love for a living, and I get to eat off that. So that for me is enough. These guys, idols. No, they're not, but they're doing very well. StudentPocketGuide.com. Go and check it out. Bang.